Dylan Mortensen's dad talks to an Idaho reporter. And the same Idaho reporter gets some more information from a childhood friend of Kohberger. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to J is for Justice. New details have emerged from the Daily Mail about the well-being of the 21-year-old roommate Dylan Mortensen, who was in the house on the night of the brutal massacre at 1122 King Road in Moscow, Idaho. Author and private investigator J. Reuben Appelman is the only reporter to speak with the father of Mortensen. In the beginning weeks after those homicides, he said, she was basically dogpiled on social media. Vile web sleuths had accused Mortensen of being involved with the crimes, while others called her a drug dealer, among other names, he added. This was part of the trauma that she experienced, he said. Dylan herself has retreated from the public eye. Very few people see her. Mortensen's father expressed heartache over his daughter suffering from brutal cyberbullies after the trauma she experienced from surviving the November massacre. But her dad also told Appelman that his daughter is in the process of healing, despite being hounded by bullies. She is in trauma therapy of sorts. She's getting help from the spiritual community. She's isolating herself, but she is stepping out a little at a time. She is gaming online with peers in a group gaming session. She's doing what she can without going into public. J. Reuben Appelman also was speaking on Ashley Banfield about his new book, While Idaho Slept, The Hunt for Answers in the Murders of 4 College Students. In his interview, Appelman also described meeting with a childhood friend of Kohberger, who said the alleged murderer was mercilessly and relentlessly bullied in high school, to the point that he had to listen to screamo music through earbuds to block out the taunting. The friend reportedly rode the bus with him to school every day. This young woman had told me that she wished to not be named, but she told me quite a bit about Brian. She said he was bullied almost constantly as a junior high student, as was she. They were both nerds who didn't fit in, she said. They were very close. They sat together on the bus almost every day. Kohberger, she said, listened to music in his earbuds to block out the bullying, to block out the sort of chaos and darkness of the time period that he was living through, she said. She also said the administrators of the schools did nothing about the bullying at the time. Brian would walk around the halls listening to screamo music and, at times, hip-hop and rap. Appelman, who is a 25-year Idaho resident, was the first reporter that Dylan Mortensen's father agreed to speak with. And he said, when I went to speak with her father, I was just able to walk up to the house. Many national news correspondents had tried the same thing, but they hadn't gotten very far. He's a rather large, intimidating man. I don't know if that's part of the reason why national correspondents couldn't sort of break that wall and talk to him. On why Appelman was the first reporter that Dylan's father agreed to speak with, he said, I don't know if I caught him at the right day or what, but he hadn't spoken to anyone else. He had turned down the New York Times. I had Idaho plates on my car. Maybe that had something to do with it. I've lived here for 25 years. Almost. I live a couple miles from Dylan Mortensen, actually, and a couple miles in the other direction from her father. I was able to pull up to his house. He answered the door. I told him I was an Idaho guy researching this book, and I don't know if I caught him on the right day or what, but he hadn't spoken to anyone else. He had a very large dog that was watching me very carefully, and I think Brett Mortensen was watching me very carefully too. He has a lot of reason to distrust reporters. What do you think of this new information? Dylan Mortensen is secluding herself. It's very sad to hear that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to check out my other videos and playlists for more true crime content. And if that's not enough, you can join our Patreon. Don't have a tinfoil hat? It's okay. We'll make you one. It's that easy. See you guys in the next video.
See you later. Bye.